I think grace is so important because grace forced me to change my inner dialogue with myself. I used to be very, very negative. As a black man, I would just beat myself up all the time, bro. Anytime I didn't do something that I felt like I should be doing, I beat myself up. My inner voice was the worst. I had no affirmations. I didn't even know what an affirmation was, bro. All it was harsh criticism and negative self-talk, and I would use that to drive me to be better. And at a certain point in time, it became depression because at one point in time, I was like, damn, I don't even know how I get better from here. I don't even know what to do. So what do you do at that point? When you just have a bunch of negative self-talk, you don't know how to get better from there, but you just have all this negative self-talk that you're consistently telling yourself every day, right? So like that led to depression, which is why I'm telling you guys, grace, and change the way that you speak to yourself and change the people that you have around you that may be like feeding you a bunch of negativity, man. Like, because it makes it super hard for you to forgive yourself. And that was that's what really led to me having depression when I was in college. It's like, I could not forgive myself, bro. I would be in the crib and I would literally be crying on the floor and I would be replaying all the mistakes that I made. And I could not forgive myself, bro. I just could not forgive myself. I couldn't forgive myself. It is so interesting, bro, because we see all this content online about black men that aren't doing the healing and all these different kind of things. And I'm like, bro, like at that point, like I didn't even know what healing was, but I was literally beating myself up all day, every day. And like if I had gone online and saw content about like, yo, black men aren't healing and da-da-da-da, but it'll just make me feel even worse about myself. That's why I take the complete opposite approach when it comes to this platform. Like I don't beat black men up. I don't say, oh, you're not doing enough, da-da-da. Like that's not helping, bro. Like, cause there's a lot of black men that legit are in a situation where they feel like, yo, bro, I don't even know what to do. And I feel terrible about where I'm at, but I really don't even know where to start. So what are we saying to those black men, right? Like, cause again, that's where I was at. Like I was literally in the crib day after day. I would come back home, I put my school bag down, you know what I'm saying? Like, and maybe take off my clothes and get more comfortable. And as soon as I get to like a place where I'm like, all right, cool, maybe I can start doing something, like I'm crying, bro. I'm thinking about, damn, like, I can't believe I did this, and before I know it, it's been 2 hours and I've been in the same spot, just like staring at a wall, just crying, bro. Just crying my eyes out, bro. Like crying my eyes out. And it's so crazy. It's so crazy. This is gonna sound crazy, but it really is true. There's very few things I remember from that period in my life, bro. And I think it's because I was so traumatized that my brain literally, like, I literally kind of blacked out that whole period of my life. I don't remember a lot from that period, bro. I only remember me crying at home, but I don't remember like day to day what certain things that I did. There's a lot that I don't remember. And it's not because I was too young. I was literally I was 19, 20, right? So why wouldn't I remember these things? That's how traumatic it was for me going through depression. Like I was so traumatized that like literally I cannot remember those periods of my life. There's like months that are unaccounted for that I really do not remember at all. Like no lie, bro. And to think that there's certain black men, there's black men that may be going through this right now and in the future they'll have the same experience. This is what makes me like want to make sure that we're having these open conversations about what it's like, because this is real. Like this is legit real. So you got to get in the practice of grace, changing the way that you speak about yourself, changing the people that you keep around yourself, and forgiving yourself, bro. Forgiving yourself. Because again, like I mentioned, bro, I could not forgive myself. Like I could not forgive myself for the mistakes that I made. I would sit up in my crib 2 hours or more crying about the mistakes that I made, not forgiving myself, beating myself up all day, every day. That was my continuous cycle. And I would go to school and I would put on the mask like everything was cool. I would smile, I would crack jokes. But as soon as I got home and I was by myself, I would be bawling my eyes out, bro. And there are so many black men that you see smiling, that's making you smile, that's jolly, that's taking care of everybody, that's doing all the things, bro, that's doing all the things that are literally having the worst time of their lives, bro. Literally having the worst time of their lives, but they're making sure you have the best time of your life, bro.